Hey y'all, how's it going? It's Brownsy Bear. Figured I'd record the intro in the winter while the snow's still on the ground because I didn't catch snow this year. So, if you want that, here it is. Mossdeep in the winter. Look at my snowman back there. Very nice, very nice. But today we got big plans. We got big DLC plans. This is our second episode in Mossdeep in 2.0 for New Horizons. So let's just get right into it. Oh, you, weren't supposed to see that yet. Okay. Alright, here we are back in the roost with my good pal Brewster. We've gotten pretty close since last episode. I've been getting my coffee here every day, especially when I'm rounding out the dailies like I am right now. I just got my fossils assessed. We're gonna go sell those, and then we'll jump into what I actually want to accomplish in week 100 for Mossdeep. And that is checking out the Happy Home Paradise DLC, the one and only DLC for this game. It's basically like a separate game slapped onto it. So far, I've done most of the jobs that are required to progress in the DLC's like story, I guess. Kind of like how there was when you were founding the island in the main game of New Horizons, when you eventually build up to a KK concert and you officially become a town. It's a similar thing to Happy Home Paradise, but I've got a couple more houses to work on, and then we'll work on one more store, and then we'll have a big finale, and then maybe at the same time I'll show off part of the island. I should probably go finish up my dailies though real quick. Let me sell these fossils here to Timmy and Tommy. What's up, guys? How we doing today? Look at all the fine things you brought in today. Allow me just a moment to run the numbers. I'm done. Buy these. 13k, almost 14k. I'll take that. It's not too bad. It adds up, folks. Especially if you don't like playing the stock market, because it's stressful. Alright, I will see you boys later. Now I'm gonna head to the town plaza for the first time today. Usually I hold it to the end of my dailies and then get the 300 Nook miles coming my way, because that always feels good. Let's see. Gimme. Once per day, 7+ days in a row, 300 miles. We're still kind of hurting for cash. Harv's Island was very expensive, and there's been just so many new things to spend money on. A lot of things that I want to buy, I just can't afford. But that's alright, the grind continues. Alright, you guys doing anything? Nope. Deep in your work? Okay. I tried. See you guys later. Okay, and then before we really get started, we might as well stretch. It's raining, it's damp, you're gonna be a little tired, it's a little dreary outside. You gotta get moving with the people around you, if you can. Hey, Brewster came out here. It's not wearing a rain jacket though, okay. Bring it around town, get nice and loose. Okay, alright, just could ignore the not rainingness. KK's here. Alright, oh, it's February 26th. Okay, it's a new day. We stretched through the night. That was good. Now I feel warmed up. Time to go see Cap'n. Cap'n! What's up, dude? Been a little while. Sometimes your islands are a little stale, but what's up, dude? You ready to take a tour? Round trip fare costs 1,000 miles. They're ready to go. Okay, hey, tomatoes. This is a boring island, but it's a little less boring than usual just because it has tomatoes. Jeez, it is not winter anymore. That scorching sun is out. Let me just take off this hoodie finally. There we go. Something a little more tropical. We'll get the gyroid that's here on this island, I guess. I'll pick the rest of the tomatoes, then let's head back. Nothing to see here, really. Oh, that's right, we do have the DIY. I guess that could be exciting, but will it be? Oh, it's cooking recipe. Probably will be. From Calorie King Peck. Plain scones. Alright, that's new. Oh, that's about it. Captain, take me back. It was a bust. Eh? See, the thing is, I don't even, want more gyroids, because once you have one of each, which I believe I do, they kind of just take up space, and I'm being kind of cheap and not expanding my storage to the fullest. So, you know, that space is kind of valuable, and those gyroids, well, like, they're not as valuable anymore. I got them all. But his songs are always worth the trip, though, at least. When I'm away from my sweet little baby girl, I see her sweet face. She's a real pearl. She's a real pearl. Alright, so did all the usual dailies there. And normally I'd go to Harv's Island, but there's nothing really new for me to do there because it's the end of this week, so the shops haven't refreshed. And you guys all know what Harv's Island looks like, I'm sure. You all have your own Harv's Island. Figured we can get one of these souvenir chocolates you can buy on the island, and we can invite one of our own residents. There's already a couple living there on the island in retirement, but I just scanned in their amiibos. This is actually the first time I'm giving a souvenir chocolate, so figured. Maybe we should give it to Boots. He's earned it. He came all the way from New York. He's here in Mossdeep. It's been like 20 years. He's deserved a little vacation. I think he's home too, and that helps. Boots, what's up, dude? Oh, guess we might as well work out, huh? No, nope. That's kind of the opposite, to be honest. This for you. Huh? What do you want? What do you got, honey? Oh, he calls me honey. Thanks, Maple, for that. Souvenir chocolates. Here you go. Whoa, you're giving me the souvenir chocolates? Sweet! I feel like you can't get these around here. Did you get them on that other island where you work? He's jealous. He's peeking. You gotta check out that place someday, honey. I don't like him calling me honey. I'm gonna see if I can put an end to that later. Let's go now. I won't say no to that. Alright, let's hustle on over there. Oh wow, it's just gonna tell. Sweet, alright, save me some dialogue at the airport. Why not? Whoa, look at this. It's got its own animation. Come on, bud. He's got his Hawaiian shirt on too. This is perfect. Oh, he took it off. Great. Good job, buddy. You ruined it. You've returned to your gross jester default state, whatever that shirt is. Oh yeah, I'm taking my first steps in a new world. Live it up, feet. I'll hire you for bringing me out of here, B. Thanks. There you are, Brown. Let's show today who's boss. Can't do it. It's a funny story. I talked to Wardall and he told me something very interesting. The one putting those DIY materials in my box was actually you all along, wasn't it? Oh yeah, I forgot I was giving this guy DIY materials so he can give me new DIY recipe. What about it? Thank you, Brown. I've been able to do a lot of fun DIY challenges because of you. I want to thank you. So I have some DIY recipes I want to give you. It's on your phone, okay? Oh, did I like also beat this too? Did I get all the... I think the last thing I gave him was a gold recipe, so that seems like an endgame kind of recipe. Perfect. Those recipes were 2 golden island counters and golden pillar. Sweet. I'll put those in the basement. Really hope we grow closer together, not just as work friends, but as DIY friends too. It's you and me, Brown. We start now, or do I have to start working? I'm trying to take it easier while I'm on the islands. Oh, that's cool. Alright, so you can just give them souvenir chocolates and let them hang out on the island for the day or something. They don't necessarily have to move here. That's kind of nice. I'll get the DIY recipe here for the day. Can we go 2 for 2 with DIY recipes? Nope. Oh wait, no, again. Fine crown. That sounds like something I would have, but I guess not. Let's see. Let's check it out. Along with our golden stuff. Ooh, this is nice. Hey, okay. Oh yeah, like I mentioned before, we got some Mossdeep residents already here in the Happy Home Paradise Island. Tasha's here. What's up, girl? Dumpling, darling. Oh yeah, and that's her house. She lives with another squirrel. I was kind of running out of room and didn't feel like making a whole separate house, so she moved in. And then Annabelle's here too. Who's a returning Mossdeep alumni. She was in a lot of the early episodes. Doesn't have a finished house though. You can tell by the no photo. That's embarrassing, Annabelle. Hey there, Brown. Boots is still marching around. I'm glad you're loving it. Let's go inside. Let's see if they got new items and start working. What's up, guys? Hi, Brown. It's good to see you. Ooh, Jurassic era plant and a cool couch. Oh, cool sofa. Excuse me, got the wrong name. I'll buy it. All right. What's up? Are you looking for some work, Brown? Ready to work. Okay, let's get you working. Good luck out there. Alright. Alright, Boots, I got my work uniform on, my construction hula skirt. Ready for anything. Any creative challenges you throw my way. Where is it? Did you work in an office? What? You want to live in an office? Alright, that's sad. Okay, Boots? Oh, there you are. I want a place to do my farm work in peace. But peace is highlighted. So he wants a peaceful place? Get a load of you working hard to help folks relax. Did you think you could help me relax? I kind of like the idea of vacation home. I know you're all about working out, but I'm glad to see you finally branch out into something different. Let's chat. Yes, let's kick this off, honey. He still calls me honey. I want you to bring everything you've got to this project. It's ambitious, but maybe you could pull off something like this. Peaceful working farm. Here it is, bud. Hope you like those little rope barriers. Can't get rid of those. So, hope you like the look of them. So this is my new base, huh? Wow, I'm pumped, honey. Oh, God, I wish I just got rid of that before I started this. When did Maple tell you to start saying that? Okay. First things first, we are going to change Boots' outfit. Once and for all, he won't do it permanently at Mossdeep. Maybe he'll do it permanently here. You kind of want overalls, don't you? If you're a peaceful farmer, right? I want you to be on vacation. I want you to relax. Do you have your Hawaiian shirt I can throw on you? Aha, I do. There you go. I want you to wear that. Chill out. Let's first customize your house exterior. I like to start with that. We'll give you kind of hut one that fits your vibe pretty well. Yeah, alright, okay. Let's give you a natural mum reef. Give you a bit of home. Okay, and that's fine for now. Boring colors, but I like my neutral colors. What can I say? You know, there's actually not that much farmland now that I'm thinking about it. So we'll put the farmland inside. You have that in your house anyways, so there we go. Okay, I like this color a bit more. It matches the shed. I can't get a better color for the shed, but it's kind of where I'm at. This is not my greatest work, I'll be honest. But I don't know, I kind of like it. Just like a little area for his vegetables and stuff. He's got a little wheat area over here. Got the tractor. He's got all the stuff you need. Just a little farm for one. Little uninhabited island with the mums and the moss. It's nice green colors. I don't know. Alright. Let's get back down there. Let's invite him inside. Alright, bud. You got some vodka. Oh, you don't need that. Don't need that. We will need this, though. So let's do... Alright, so I'm going with like more of a classic, kind of simple farmhouse feel. But he's got a little patch of dirt you can work with inside. Yeah, that works, kinda. Let's see what furniture he's got. Alright. That kind of feels right. Yeah. I wouldn't mind hanging out here. Relaxing after a long farming day. So basically, we got a little kind of indoor farming area. It's a little cramped, but actually I always forget we can just literally make it wider and narrower. Some of that would have been a good idea. Whatever. Yeah, so we got a little gardening space over here. You can still maneuver throughout it. He's got a little bedroom area. Farming clothes. He's got a bathroom, a water closet, whatever you want to call it, a laptop, so he has some communication with the outside world. It doubles as a TV. A little kitchen area. He's got his chainsaw that he wants so dearly. Wood stove right smack dab in the middle, so it heats the whole house. Gotta think of the practical use of it, of course. Can't put a rug though, because these are rugs, unfortunately. So it does look a little bare in that sense. A nice area rug here would be nice, but whatever. Whatever, man. This is pretty good. He's not looking at me. That's not helpful. Okay, I guess we'll get an action shot of you just enjoying the quiet. That's what you want anyways. There we go. We got the shop with some crazy eyes. Perfect. Okay, bud. Let's get an update up there. And I think we're done. What's the latest in the vacation home? Is it done yet, honey? It's ready. We can add upstairs later on, or do whatever. We can give you a roommate. We can always come back, so I am not sweating it in the slightest. Whoa, seriously, my power fortress is complete? Absolutely. Really put everything into that. I'm so impressed. Yeah. Cool montage. Wow, a peaceful working farm. Oh, this music is so good. Okay, yeah, just turn that on. That's fine, bud. Whatever. It's safe. You're leaving it running. Don't like that. Join the music. He's so happy. It's still running. Boots, can you do something about that, please? Yep, I hear it. I'm gonna head back. I got some stuff to do, Boots, but I'll see you around either here or in Mossdeep. Doesn't really matter. I totally get it. I haven't done my second run yet today. Okay. So much for relaxing. See you, bud. Alright. Why is Nico here? Welcome back. Looks like I owe you. 15,000 Poke. Sweet. Oh, Nico. I heard you put up some scaffolding on the North Beach. Yeah, venue prep is moving right along. I'm getting pretty excited. I am too. Maybe I'll get to take a look at your handiwork later on. That means we're on the way to beating the DLC story. Okay, so do you want to call it a day or do you want to keep working a bit longer? Let's work a bit longer. That's what we're here for. Great. It's always a good idea to chat with folks who are visiting and keep business. Okay, but I want to talk to you about facilities. So you're gonna work on a facility. Which one? Those are ones I've already done. So do I need to do more, or do I need to wait a day? You know what? Let's get creative. I got some amiibo cards. I ordered a couple of packs recently. Let's use them. Okay, please raid the amiibo of the client you want to reach. Here we go. This is amiibo for Pete. That's right. If you guys don't know, Pete is the mailman in all the previous Animal Crossing games, except for this one, it seems like. Would you like to connect with this client? Yes. Into the void. The amiibo void. Hi there, this is Pete. Vacation home on an island, the place you do all the work. Here we are, bud. This is my new vacation spot, huh? Alright, now I can't really see how it turns out in the end. Me neither. Let's get going. I'm really looking forward to it. Alright, Pete. We can always come back to you. So let's give you the basics, the essentials, what you need to start really relaxing. We're going to give you a mansion. You absolutely deserve this. No questions asked. Now, Pete, you are ready to relax like no other. I'm going to take the photo out here because I'm not going to lie. I am going to skip that on the house. I'm probably not even going to show it. Boom. Okay. Go. Touch up the inside. Do the bare minimum. Here we go. United States Postal Service retirement. Yep. Enjoy it, buddy. So dumb. Woo. God, men really live like this and see no problem. Oh, he loves it. He's so happy. He's free. The outside, buddy. It's about the location. Don't. You can touch up the inside later. 15,000. Yes, sir. 44K in the bank. I'll call it a day. I'll work a bit longer, and then we're gonna come back when it's time to build the apparel shop, and that's gonna start the final event. That's how we beat it. So I'll see y'all in a second. Let's work a little bit longer, Lottie. Alright, I just completed the 30th house. I wasn't actually sure if it was going to be the 30th villager job, but we helped out Pete and Reese, and then I also met up with Coach. That was pretty cool. But we completed 30 villager jobs. I think after this we're just going to jump into the final stretch, so let's get into it. We need to go out and celebrate. I'll leave it to you. Would you rather go to the restaurant or the cafe? Restaurant? Right? How many people are we bringing? Yeah. Let's go to the restaurant, whatever. I barely remember what either it looked like, to be honest. Hey, oh, look at that Mossdeep OJ sponsorship up there. That's pretty good. Now that we're all settled in here, congrats on designing 30 vacation homes, Brad. Wait, it's just the 4 of us? We rented out a whole restaurant? Alright, that's fine. Oh, sweet. 30 vacation homes. Wow, the big 3-0. You're doing great, Brown. Congrats. Thank you. Wardle has such a way with words. Love his glasses. Why is he wearing those? Yeah! Take a photo. Look at that. The event venue came together nicely, so I bet the event will be a huge hit. Yes, thanks to everyone's hard work, I know it's gonna be great. Oh, before I forget. Wardle, how are things going? Getting a music act to the event. Oh, that's right, Wardle was tasked with getting it. I guess he's got some connections? Wardle, what are you doing to drink there? It's going well. Lovely, that means once we finish the last facility, we'll be finished with all the prep work. Speaking of that final facility, you're ready to go, aren't you? Alrighty then. We're in the final stages of getting ready for the event. I wonder if it sells, like, clothes, because that'd be nice to have more clothes options. Wait, can I sell Mossdeep apparel? Could I expand the franchise? Hold on there, Lottie, hold on. We're going to create an amazing apparel shop, make our event stylish, and it's unique. And what event doesn't love orange-themed things? Alright, here we are. Nice round roof. That's something. There we go. Nice. Some nice blue tones with a bit of pop. Kind of matches the sign, maybe. Ooh, you changed the showcase. I didn't even see this. Kind of like having the tropical themed, you know, the Hawaiian shirt, the pineapples. Everything else is kind of meh. It's okay. This is very boring. Simple's right. Okay. Confirm. Is this okay for the exterior? Yep. Great. Looks wonderful. Thank you. Gotta take care of head inside. Oh. Wow. Fixer upper, huh? Alright, it's up to you to make this a wonderful apparel shop. Plans to change the available selection on a daily basis. What are those stands there? Are those what I display on? Products available to display. Oh, yep. That was answered almost immediately. I'll be displaying those special mannequins over there. Can I get those special mannequins for my house? Those look kind of nice. Use up the 6 mannequins in any combination you like. Press and blah 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 and order them. Okay. This is the last of the facility. Let your design skills run wild. Okay. Okay. Maybe. There we go. And then lastly, something they can actually sit in. Well, things are a bit slow. We don't need to make them stand for no reason. I mean, it's a metal stool still, but the aesthetic is there, and that's the important part. And yeah, this is what I think what I'm going for. Kind of a cramped space. I put more display things than required, but you know, I figured why not? Especially if I can buy from here. I mean, give myself more options. I don't know, I'm liking it. Can access everything pretty quickly. Because I mean, I don't need to make a massive thing. I need to travel throughout when I'm doing my dailies. If I'm shopping here, I don't even know if that's how the apparel shop works, but that's what I'm planning for, and that's what makes sense to me. Alright, laddie, it's ready. I'm finished. I understand why you'd want to have many products available, but maybe there are too— what? I mean, yeah, I guess. Fine. Alright, fine, we're only doing 2 of each. Whatever. We'll just move these fake mannequins there. I guess. That probably makes more sense. So if you're a adult-sized kid or a very large woman, we got you. There we go. Works. Kind of fills in the space. Fine, there you go, Lottie. Less stuff. How are things going? I'm finished. Whatever. Good work. Thanks. Now this apparel shop. What kind of clothes are we thinking of having? Cute, simple, showy, cool, loose. What is loose clothes? We'll go with anything. Whatever. Got it. I'll let Ward on this and get going on that. Yeah, we don't want to narrow it down for him. Just get whatever clothes he can. I mean, he's got his hands tied up with getting that music act. Alright, so who's working? Boots. Yeah, you know, why not? Change outfit. There we go. Looks like he's working at Best Buy. It's fine. There's your new shop manager, and here are a handful of excited customers too. He wasn't sure how this place would turn out, but it's going to look outstanding in photos. Speaking of photos, once you're done, let me know if you want to take a celebratory photo. Yeah, dude. Boots, you like the new job? Yeah, alright. What's up? Let's take that photo. Great, let's go outside. Alright, everyone's here. And now, we're going to take a celebratory photo of the apparel shop. We should also hear some words from the one who is in charge of this apparel shop project. What do you get to say on this great day, Brown? I'm so happy. Clap, clap, clap. Thank you. Last but not least, let's take that celebratory photo. Yeah, everyone posing. There we go. I think it came out lovely, but why? Stop doubting it, Lottie. It's perfect. I agree. I think it's perfect too, dude. That'll do it. Take care, everyone. Woo! Alright. Well, that is the last job for this DLC, the Happy Home Paradise DLC. So, let's get into the celebration to end it. Now that all the facilities are complete, we can finally hold our special event. That's what she said, but in less words. Thank you, Lottie. It's been a long road to get to this point, but time just flew by, didn't it? Yeah, it kinda did, actually. Things should have gotten lively around here with the vacation homes and all the amenities. I mean, he's actually right. Like, I really enjoy the kind of the feeling, the vibe of the island itself. Now that more people are here, more NPCs, and even like special NPCs as well sometimes in the shops. It's kind of like having a hub island. It's not exactly what I wanted. I kind of wanted like a city island, but this is pretty close. We owe our clients gratitude, yes, but we were only able to come this far because you all worked so hard. Nico, Wardell, Brown, thank you so much. You're welcome. Yeah. I won't say it was nothing, because it was a lot. I really am so thankful for you all. And now, let's head over to the venue for the special event. Oh, it's happening like right now? Okay. Oh, let's come maracas already. We haven't even left yet. Hey, alright, where is he? Okay. Oh. Did we bring in a boat? He's sailing over? That's pretty sick. I thought we were gonna build a stage, but this is way better. Whoa! It's gonna zoom in! Oh shit. I don't think I'm ready. The KK vibes! Famous designer Brown! That's me! Oh no, it's gonna show all my houses! Oh no! Okay, the early ones are pretty good. Hey, that's the retail store. That looks... Oh, there's the movie set. That was pretty good. Okay, Mossdeep University. That's right, higher education. Because of Teacher Blair. Boots got a peaceful working farm. We saw that earlier. Oh, Coach got Mossdeep Origins place. I'm making like a simple place based on the early Mossdeep stuff, the locale zone. Sports fans like, yeah, that was a pretty good one. You know what? Maybe I did okay. There's Lionel and Pee-wee's restroom. These are going by so quick. USPS retirement. That's what we did for Pete. Rattle's free Medicare. There we go. Yeah. Love me some free Medicare. Very convenient store for Pippi. Here, secret base. That was a cool build. Oh yeah, Dell. He's got like a sea cabin place. Or Junior on his bridge. Look at everyone grooving. I didn't think the camera angles could get so dynamic in this game. There's the apparel shop that we just did. Look at Nico. He's swaying. Alright. Thank you. Wow, look at that font. It's a brand new day. I'm gonna make it another great one. What? How long was the concert? Did I get lost in the sauce? Okay, new day. Oh, you didn't make it back to Mossdeep, huh? No, I guess not. Jeez. Wow. That's alright. You're here and ready to hit the ground run. Let's have a great day. Sure thing. Ooh. Hey, what's up, Nat? What? The bug contest NPC from all the other Animal Crossing games? What? Hello there, by any chance are you from Paradise Play? See, I came here to give a brief lecture on bugs at the school, but the trouble is I can't seem to find any. I don't mean to be a bother, but would you be willing to guide me to the school? Yeah. Am I walking the elderly? I know you've retired, but... Wait, am I giving a lecture now? Or, wait, am I attending the class now? Okay. Please settle down, everyone. It's time to begin my lecture on bugs. So this is the Mossdeep University that I built. Today I'd like to provide you with a brief lesson on the scrumptious nature of my friends and yours, bugs. This is what I get for being nice. Any cool clients for today? Right, dancing. What's up, guy? Oh, you got underwear on your head. Stinky. A lot of people think of being resort means they should relax and rest their bodies. Not me. I'm having so much fun relaxing, it's impossible. Resort life, yeah! And Toby's here! What's up, dude? Like thinking another thing or three about vacationing, kiddo. The absolute best way to spend your time vacation is to waste as much of it as you can. Gahaha. Yeah, that's Dobie. Just as old as ever. I'm glad he's doing alright. Mossdeep alumni, Dobie. I think that's the end of our journey for today's episode. So from here, can you not look at the camera, Stinky? Can you just give me a second? I don't really like that. Alright, I'm moving. Find a new spot. Thanks for watching, everyone. This is week 100 in Mossdeep, even though I'm not even in Mossdeep. I'm in Paradise, but whatever. I gotta start getting ready for the official Mossdeep 2.0 full island town tour, full comprehensive tour video that'll be coming out soon, but I gotta prepare by redesigning some interiors and exteriors of houses around Mossdeep, because now that we've been Happy Home Paradise, we can actually do that, and that's really exciting. So when I do that, you can check the dream address here. But until next time, guys, I'll see y'all later. That's right, week 100. I hear you loud and clear, Pave. Week 100. Woo! Join Pave, move with Pave, gyrate before Pave. Viva! Week 100!